Hey everybody, it's the Modern Native. Long time no see. I just wanted to do a recap and show you guys everything we've been up to since I moved to the camping site in November. We haven't moved yet, but we're looking for a new spot and figuring stuff out. Gonna be doing a live stream and showing you guys a good little update. Stay tuned. I had some cold weather camping tips for you. My first one is definitely during the day, try to stay active and moving around. The best method is collecting firewood. Hey everybody, it's the Modern Native. So this is my bushcraft shelter. Oh wait, hang on. So this is my first step. I dug it all out, pulled it back, left the debris pile right there, so that way I can cover the back of it with debris, insulate it a little better. But somebody left some black elastic webbing, so I wrapped the branches in that, and what we can do is we can keep feathering branches through this, and then throw the debris on top, and it should be pretty good. It's coming out nice. Good enough for a New York winter. Almost there. All this before breakfast or coffee and breakfast, but now it's time for a lunch break. Stay tuned. Nice debris hut though. This is the front. I'm going to be putting a wall right here, so that way there's an entrance. Do the same thing on the other side. So the fire will be in the open, but everything else will be covered. There'll be a way for creature to get in on that side, monster to get in on this side, so they can come and cuddle. Other than that, pretty well set. I'm going to put some cross beams up here, throw debris on that. I got to put a little bit more right up there. But other than that, pretty well and done. So this is my bushcraft shelter. So some rain is coming in. Taking a temporary pause on actually building and just put up a couple of tarps. One inside to keep debris from falling on us until it settles, and one up top to stop the rain from coming in. I'm going to be doing a bunch more. Over the beaver dam and through the brush, up the hill we go. The dogs know the way, the trail is this way. To the bushcraft camp we go. Oh. So this is where we're at so far. Got the tarp hanging inside so that way when I'm throwing stuff up top and it comes down, it won't get on my shit. But this is where we're at. It's looking pretty solid. I got a lot more debris to throw on there. And we have some snow showing up in the next couple of days. But I thought it looked pretty good. What'd you think, creature? You like it? Froze. Do you like it? Yeah? You wagging your butt at me, so I guess you like it. That's the bushcraft shelter. Did you order original or extra crispy? Well, the snow started a little earlier than expected. Okay, let's go. So I got a front wall up to block some of the snow. Snow dog. And I'm going to be collecting some firewood. But so far she's doing alright. Snow came a little earlier than it was supposed to. Oh. But she's looking pretty good. From back here, it just looks like a hill. Yeah. Got a nice fire going. We're weathering the storm. I am having fun building the bushcraft shelter. Having fun hanging out with the wife. Having fun hanging out with the dogs. This is perfect. I have to say this is the best kind of fire to throw heat in the cold. A flat front leaning fire that ends up being like a big grate of heat. It just throws so much heat into the shelter. Keeps us nice and toasty. Hey everybody, it's TheModernNative. So I had some cold weather camping tips for you. My first one is definitely during the day, try to stay active and moving around. The best method is collecting firewood. When it gets moving, it gets super kind of creepy because it's creaking and it's stretching. But I would rather be under these trees. I got the crossbar in between the two of them. I'd rather be under these trees because they can move around and flex a lot more rather than one standing alone catching and just taking the whole hit. You see a lot less of these bundles coming down than you do the single solo trees. So that's creepy though, that creaking. That's mainly what it comes down to when you're down here and it's below zero, and that's below 0 Fahrenheit. It's mainly just trying to stay warm. You stay active when you can, otherwise you stay cuddled up near the fire. And layers, lots of layers. Neck thing, fucking undershirt, overshirt, thermal, gloves. These are kind of crappy. The wife uses multiple layers of gloves, but it's firewood, getting it to stay warm, using it to stay warm when you're not moving around, and eating. Definitely trying to intake those calories, even if it's just grabbing a scoop of some frozen peanut butter. It'll help you stay warmer. 2023 gets too far into its swing, I wanted to offer everybody a quick little inspiration, motivational video. For most of us, 2022 kind of sucked. Started out rough, ended rough, was rough all the way through. I know a lot of us struggled through it, but I want you guys to know that 2023 is going to be different. This year, I want you to do yourself a favor. Set your goals small. Start small and build up a little bit at a time. So you can have that uplifting moment every time you hit a goal. Because it is important to stay focused on what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and where we're trying to go this year. Instead of getting weighed down by the trials and tribulations that you've gone through in 2022, focus on solutions for the problems that might be coming up for 2023. I want everybody to be positive. I want everybody to be motivated. And I hope I can inspire more people this year to get out there and enjoy the woods, to start your own YouTube channel, or whatever it is that you want to do this year. Hope you pick up some inspiration, hope you pick up some knowledge, and I hope you get motivated. And then, of course, you have situations like that. So this is the outside of the shelter. Got my gear hung up. Quick use. The backside. Nicely snow drifted. And this side. Creature just came out of his entry point. Brat. Monster just came out of his. So in the process of trying to stay warm, my boots, I guess I was standing a little too close to the fire because they've got a little bit of breakage going on. High power. So, it kind of sucks. Got a little too warm, they melted and then cracked. Punk. Past couple of days, we've had a drastic change in temperature from -40 below, what it feels like with the wind chill, to now almost 35 degrees. Huge change, but that was a few days that were just really, really terribly cold. I couldn't even film. Just having my phone out, my battery would just die. It would get sapped so bad. So it was a rough couple of days. It was cold, but we managed. The wife spent a night with a friend, so that way it was the coldest night. It was the night that dropped to -40 with the wind chills, and had the wife stay with a friend so that way she could stay warmer. Me and the boys cuddled up, and we were fine. It was cold. It was rough. The winds were the scariest thing. It was shaking the trees, shaking the shelter. It was just bad, dropping stuff all around. But I chose some good, strong trees. I built the shelter nice, so it stayed standing. Still standing strong, looking good. So, these trees were nice and strong, sturdy. They were reliable during the storm. I did end up going through a ton of firewood. I had this whole area just filled with firewood, and I just demolished it, just trying to stay warm. But it was it's definitely an experience. So, sorry, it's been a really long time since I posted, but you know what? Shirtless weather is here. Very happy about that. And I found a great little project that I want to clean up. Now then, it's actually a nicer winter here than it was when we were up at the cabin last year. So it was fun. I love my shelter, my bushcraft shelter. It held up all winter. Perfectly nice. Kept us warm, kept us dry. So it was pretty nice. We've had some rough times and we've had some damage to the shelter. A lot of our gear is pretty messed up, but hoping that we can get some funds going to be able to get some new gear so that way we can move. Because right now, if I take this down, we won't have any shelter. So we're trying to figure things out right now. But yeah. Alrighty, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed the update. I hope you enjoyed the recap. It's been November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months. It's been 9 months since we've been here. It's been a long stay in this spot. We're hoping to do some adventures and get some stuff going. I have a big project that I've been working on. I'm going to share with you guys. And yeah, till next time, get out there, be a native, and go beast.